morning, lovelies, and welcome back to Stephanie Reacts to another A Bureau of Magical Things. Well, this is Season 1, Episode 5, A Night to Remember. Well, as we saw from last week, what I said about A Night to Remember is, it's like a knight in shining armour kind of night, or a princess and her prince, like a knight in shining, like I said, knight in shining armour, that kind of night. But that's too like old Hamlet kind of thing, like back in their days. So I'm guessing it would have to be something in the magic school, or maybe a library, or a museum, a big armour suit, or something. Or it could be like a magical item coming through the atmosphere that we had with that magic chair. It could be something like that, a suit of armour. But I don't know. Let's jump into this and we'll see. Starting now. Now here we go.
This is so exciting. I used to love coming to the museum when I was little.
I'm not sure much would have changed.
Well, the exhibits will be different. And the tour guides. Let's just say I'd rather have you.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, Miss Roxy.
Oh, they're so adorable.
Aren't you a bit old to take a tour?
You're never too old to be amazed.
I like dinosaurs, and why can't I go as a dinosaur lady? Because you're with the fairy group. Those fairy wings are pathetic. Still think they're adorable? Okay, everyone, in we go.
Yeah, fairy wings.
When can we see the dinosaurs? Maybe afterwards. Let's see how we feel. We're about to see some pretty amazing things.
If anyone gets scared, they can hold my hand.
You're weird.
Lily.
All clear.
Is everybody ready?
Yes, Miss Roxy.
Then prepare to be astonished.
Is that in the magical realm? Ooh, is that good, boy? Is that magical
I can't
children?
see anything. Behold, the Museum of Magic.
Magical children? Yeah, take them in there.
Well, I'm trying.
Kitchen. Really? That's a porch.
Have you been anywhere near the kitchen?
At least I'm getting closer to the house now, okay?
Do you even remember what a kitchen looks like? You know, where you cook food, where you wash dishes.
Stop. You're too funny.
Kitchen. The wardrobe.
Okay. This is way tougher than it should be. But you are talented and you are smart and you can do it. Thank you.
Alright, I
I was
thought
talking to myself.
And the magician never knew what it was going to pull out of the hat. Sometimes it was a rabbit,
Oh,
once it was a
thinking-
hippopotamus,
yeah, like
and one time the
magical
hat
children.
pulled the magician inside.
Aye,
That's
can't
not
help you,
scary.
so
So you want to hear something scary, Leah? Better than some stupid hat.
that's why then.
Would you like to hear about
Guys will
Sir
be
Zoltan's
elves.
armor?
The girls will
I've
be
never heard
fairies
of
or
him.
something.
Sir Zoltan was
Well,
a
he's an
fierce
elf.
warrior who lived over 700 years
yourself.
ago. This is his armor.
Doesn't look very dangerous.
He had a sword that rumored to be so sharp that it could cut through anything. But when Sir Zoltan was dying, his sword was stolen. And with his last breath, he swore that he would never rest until we found it.
Never found
And
it.
guess what happened then?
What?
What? His spirit passed into his suit of armor, and it roamed the world for centuries, causing mayhem. And if anyone or anything got in its path, do you know what would happen?
No.
It destroyed them.
You can hold my hand if you like.
Bless.
Television reports.
I do.
To humans, I look just like them. But I'm really an elf. And my real job is working for the Department of Magical Intervention. The DMI captures rogue magical objects and locks them up here so they won't do any harm.
Any idea how this happened?
There's signs of magical interference.
Well,
Leah's just a little elf. He didn't mean to. He got scared.
you should have been watching.
I was.
She was doing a really good
Ooh,
job,
what's
Dad.
that?
We'll discuss
Right.
this later, Lily. Right now, send the young ones home. I'll issue an alert. We need all the people out searching.
Oh.
Let me help.
I think you've done enough.
Oh, Roxy. Wee boy cast a spell. The wee boy, I may have to come back. What then he was in his bike?
Rip, jump. It's simple.
True. And Kara seems pretty smart. Might there be another problem?
You mean me? Are you saying I can't teach someone to jump?
You said it was simple. Why else wouldn't she be getting it?
Because she's part silly human?
Remember, you weren't always the best jumper.
What?
When you were little and Mum was trying to teach you, you ripped and completely disappeared.
I did not. I don't remember that.
Well, finally, after searching the whole neighborhood, we found you at the pet store.
That happened like once.
You kept doing it too. You kept jumping to the pet store. Obsessed with the baby rabbits. Even named one of them Snowflake.
So what? I was a little kid who liked rabbits.
What do you do then?
Apologize. I send flowers too. They always seem to help.
No. What you do is fix what you did wrong.
But that's not what I meant!
Probably. Princess or
So where is the armor headed?
If we knew that, we'd have found it.
Could I use magic?
Don't you think we thought of that?
Sorry, just trying to help.
Kara!
You were followed.
She disappeared. Did she not make herself, maybe she is still there, because she couldn't make herself invisible.
Kyra?
You being here?
No.
I know what you've come for, but you can't have it. There's nothing for you here. Go back to the museum. I don't want to resort to violence.
Hope the professor's okay. No.
Are you alright, Professor?
Where's the armor?
Library.
I'm going in.
Me too.
What are you gonna do?
I started this. I'm gonna finish it.
Be
Again,
careful.
you probably need
Lily,
to
look after Maxwell. And you,
Probably.
stay here.
It's a spell. It's like all other programs I've got.
Are you sure about this?
No.
Conjures the spell.
Well, let's do it before I
If you
chicken
need
out.
to take it off. Close your fingers like that. Make up your fingers after you. I was going to say, it was just a suit of armour. We didn't think it should have magic, but within the magical library, a magical museum, and it would.
I didn't see it.
Me either. This place is so big it could be anywhere. I know why it's here. Seems pretty obvious to me. Maximum damage. What aisle are we in?
Aisle 43. What?
We send it back to the museum.
How did you know it wouldn't take the sword and slice you into kebabs?
When the armor held out its hand, I just knew it wanted its sword.
Still, it was a huge risk.
Professor Maxwell wouldn't have told me to get the sword if the armor was going to hurt me.
Kyra, I didn't mean for you to get the sword out of the book.
You didn't?
I meant for you to get it out of the library.
I believe she did it. It's back inside.
Did you know Maxwell had the sword?
News to me.
Me too.
Alright, we'll open it up. I thought we were going to try to steal the sword after it.
Makes you wonder what else he has hidden there in the library.
Ahmad, they want to promote you from tour guide to security guard. I'll just be happy to get my old job back.
Where did you go when you jumped? My kitchen. Made it there at last. Thanks to you.
What you did today?
It was pretty crazy.
Yeah, it was. What I was gonna say is that it was stupid and reckless. But it was gutsy. There might be hope for you yet.
One, that was Gone to the Dogs. That was a brilliant episode. And you don't hear me saying that with much programmes. That's a brilliant episode. You don't. At the end of it, I'm smiling. Even I still got a sty in my eye. A wee bit there. Because on Wednesday, last Wednesday, they saw me with a bandage on my eye. This bandage. I took it half a day, some fresh air. And I got still a wee tiny bit of sty there, but anyway. As if you watch My Hero Academia reaction, you know I had the sty. If you don't, I've got a sty. I have. So you see me like rubbing it, I was rubbing it through the reaction of it or doing that. Because it was hurting and itchy. But anyway, that was Gone to the Dogs. The magical item was a post box. A 4-minute magic post box. But the only person who was going to read it was Kyra. And Lily and Imogen told her not to read it as simple as. So she didn't open it. But then Kyra, what do you call her? Kyra. It's Kyra, isn't it? No, Kira, no Kyra. Kyra. But anyway, she got a phone call and asking, where is she? She's missing basketball practice or netball practice. So, she had to run off and leave Imogen and Lily to do this herself. Well, if there were 3 of them, they probably could have handled it. Lily with the old woman, Imogen with Postman 1, and Kyra with Postman 2. But because Kyra had got a basketball or netball practice, they were just too much for the 2 of them. And Tim she looked round. What about that yawn? Sorry. The postman touched it, and he was backing up the wrong tree. I'm wondering how that is one day. One minute we saw him there sitting, like confused, like a dog face and all that. Next minute he was vanished. It was actually like it was magic kind of thing. Because we never saw the dog run off or anything. And you know, if you'd have heard the dog run off, or you'd have seen the dog run off, they never. So Imogen had to distract Kyra from a practice and get her to help. And why they're doing that? Darren and I forget the other lassie's name. Forget the lassie's name. I'm gonna check 1 second. I guess in the first episode you got introduced, so. Is it the first episode? Could be second maybe. Maybe the second episode then. Second episode then. We get introduced to them all. I guess yeah maybe. No, ne? There we go here. That's the name I've got here, a trialing. Roxy, that's her name. Roxy. Roxy and Darren are putting like items back to people. Like a missing sock, zap it back. Missing phones, zap it back. But Darren found a magical musical instrument, a euphonium. He started playing, fooling about with it. You know, the phones and the piano and a few other things started making the same sound as he made. So, instead of returning it, Roxy says, well, let's put it out here. It's a magical item just, it belongs here. So, to get the postman back to where it belonged, you had to go in and to steal the euphonium. He is going to return it though, but it's not stealing. It is and it's no, he never asked to take it, he just grabbed it and ran off. Well, he took the euphonium, played it, and all the car alarms and whatever else alarms started going off. The tune he was playing. And they only had like 2 minutes left to get the postman back before sunset. So the postman got turned back. You seen him cocking his leg up, thinking he's still a dog. So I wonder, I doubt it though, but I wonder if they're going to question that in the next episode. Like, why was the postman, who was that stranger guy next to the postman truck? Or if he might say, I'm the postman, he might say, where have you been? What have you been doing? Why are you acting like this for? Nothing like that. I don't know. But it was good what the professor says about the dog. Like, you'd say, thank the dog and all that if I did. So they gave Doris a whole basket of bones and stuff, taking her out for the day. And we've seen Lily and Imogen saying thanks to her also. So that was a beautiful moment also. It was a beautiful moment. And whoever doing the voice for the dog, they've got a great voice. They have. But you would think if Kyra can talk to dogs, she can talk to more than one dog. She would. Not just Doris. She can talk to all of them. Like the postman dog, she spoke to him. Or she spoke to the other dogs she carries too. She takes it for walks, but so yeah. The next episode, because my eye hurts. A night to remember. There's not night time. That way it's night in Silverama kind of thing. Knite. No, Knit. No, Knight. So blurry it is with this eye. Ah, yeah, it is. So it's like a big sort of arm kind of night, I'm guessing, a night to remember. So I'm guessing either a person from back in time is a magical item kind of thing, or it'll be like a big sort of armor, it'll be the magical item or something, and whoever touches it becomes a knight for that night. And it'll be like to remember kind of thing. I'm guessing it could be like I think no, I've been saying Roxy and Darren. I think Darren's that nerd guy, isn't he? Kyra's friend. Forget Imogen's brother's name then, there's no Darren. If it is Darren, yeah, I forget the nerd guy's name is. I could go back again this episode and check. Actually, I might just do that. I think it was episode 2. I hear Yank, wait. Dara. So we've got Dara and Darren then. So Roxy and Dara. So anyway, I forgot his name for a second, so yeah. A night to remember. It could be something to do with him, maybe. Dara. Because the dog says, to Kyra, see your boyfriend? Doris says. So he could be like that at night. Maybe. anyway, everyone, thank you for watching this reaction. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, comment down below. It costs free to do. Zip, zero, no money at all. Just one click of the button, your mouse, or your mouse pad, or your finger, if you're on a touch screen. Simple. And yeah, have a good day, good night, good week, good weekend. Stay safe out there, everyone. I'll see you in the next one. Bye, lovelies.